Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to discuss about how you can get lean and what to eat, when to eat, and how to prepare your food for a day. Now what you see here on the table will last you for a week, but I'm going to show you the meal plan that you have to get lean. Now when I mean lean, this meal prep that I'm going to show you will get you lean in 4 weeks time. For sure will get you lean because I tried it on myself. I will explain when you have to eat and what, plus at the end of the video I'll put nutrients that you have in that meal plan for the day, as carbs, protein and fat. It's not for everyone. It's probably for me it's working, but I'm sure for most of you will work. So let me explain a little bit what we have here. So we'll start with oats. This is one of the main carb source that we have for the day. Normally I'm adding oats on my second meal. Second meal it's just a snack for me, but I'm adding some protein, so I'll bring the protein. So this is the protein. This is an isolate protein from Dorian Yates, best one. I took a lot of protein previous. This does the job now. The taste and the flavor and how it mixes in the food, it's unreal. So I'm adding oats. Second meal of the day, not breakfast. It's between breakfast and lunch, like 2-3 hours after my breakfast. I'll add some oats. Will be 50 grams of oats, a scoop of isolate protein from Dorian Yates. I'm adding a little bit of peanut butter for my fat because I'll show you my breakfast how will be low fat. So I need to add a little bit of fat in that one as well. So we'll have 4 carbs. We'll have oats, we'll have potatoes and rice. Here I have jasmine rice. I just like jasmine rice more than any other rice. It's because it's fluffy when you cook it. Now depends how you cook it. I have a rice cooker, so in a rice cooker everything is fluffy, like you don't feel that it's dry, or how when you boil it, drain it, will be dry at one stage if you leave it for a couple of days. This one in the rice cooker stays the same. So carbs as rice, oats and potatoes for the moment. We will take some carbs from vegetables, but we don't have too much. I don't really like vegetables too much, but I'm adding spinach 2-3 times a day in my eggs. So we have spinach as vegetables. We have roast peppers. I like them. They're so low calorie. So I'm based on a calorie diet, and I'm looking for everything that has taste and it's low calorie. And we have pickles as well. One of the main sources of whatever, how to call them, vegetables or just something to add on the food, low calorie. Mushrooms I have here, they're very low in calories. This will go into the eggs in the morning, and another meal of the day that's sometimes in the afternoon, close to evening. So that's vegetables. Protein, I have chicken. Now here I have already cooked ground chicken breast. Just cook it in the pan with a little bit of seasoning like salt, pepper, garlic powder and some herbs. Simple, no oil, no, just a little bit of pan spray, that's all. So I have as protein chicken. You can have normal chicken, regular chicken, but I'm looking for chicken breast because it's very lean, and my diet is pretty low carbs, pretty low fat, because if you want to lose something, you lose fast. You want to go in a holiday, you want to get lean in 4 weeks, let's say 4 weeks, you have to go a little bit strict. But the full table at the end of the day, you'll see it's very big and it keeps you full. You won't feel that you're hungry, okay? So we have chicken. Here I have the steak. It's a eye round steak. It's lean. Normally I'm going with regular steaks or whatever. It doesn't make any odds. But I have this now. I bought it in a big piece. Slice it and put it in the bags and freeze it. So we have chicken, we have steak, we have eggs. I'll go with free range eggs because I don't eat too many. So I said if I still eat some eggs, at least to be this one, okay? Egg whites. I eat a lot of egg whites. I have 2 meals a day. Like the breakfast will be the same as breakfast, will be another meal later in the day. I'll show you and I'll explain you at the end when all the meals will be ready here. We have egg whites here as protein as well. We have fish. Now today we won't cook anything with fish, but I will show you what kind of fish I used to use and I'm using. Now you can buy fresh fish, but I don't really like the smell that I'm doing in the house. So cans, handy, cheaper. This is tuna steaks. A pack of a can of tuna like this one has about 30 grams of protein, 32 grams of protein. Exactly what you need for a meal. This one is a little bit bigger. It has about 160 grams. Will be about 40 something grams of protein and a little bit of extra fat, but good fat. Still okay. We have some fruits here. I'm adding in oats. So if you want, you can add fresh berries or raspberries, blueberries, summer fruits. They are a little sour, but they are good because I'm adding them in the oats, and with the oats and the protein, I'm adding a little bit of flavors from my protein. So we have they have a variety of flavors. You can buy whatever you want. I took some the biscuit, butter biscuit flavor, peanut butter, and white chocolate. They're amazing. Just put them in the oats, mix them together, berries. Protein is optional. You don't need to get this one. I am, because I'm on prep at the moment, so I need to keep my protein pretty high. So I'm adding 2 scoops. A scoop in the morning and another scoop I'll eat another one after my workout with cream of rice. That's not on the table. You don't have to take that one. I will show you 5 meals. I'm going to cook 5 meals that it should be more than enough for you for the day. And as I said, you can cook them in bulk to put them in the fridge for the full week, or if you don't like to eat the same food, you can change them. You can add, instead of ground chicken, you can add normal chicken or chicken strips. You can add, instead of beef, some ground beef, but make sure if you add some ground beef, go a little bit low with the carbs. Don't forget about ketchup. Now ketchup is my life. I need ketchup in my meals, in my breakfast, when I'm cooking eggs, mushrooms. I forgot something I have to show you. Oh, it's here. Turkey slices, turkey rashers. They're amazing. In the morning, 3 slices on the meal. Very good, high protein and low calories. So I'm adding a little bit of ketchup on the top, not too much. It's no added sugar and salt, so it's very low in calories. So I'm not counting on my fitness pal. I don't count ketchup. We have here Slims. It's a new brand. I heard about him like a month ago, let's say a month ago. It's amazing. This is the curry sauce. It's brilliant on chicken with potatoes, or chicken with rice. Jeez, it's way different, some other level. I'm adding some garlic mayo. And let's not forget about fats now. Fat, when I'm talking about fats, the fats are pretty low in my diet, and about 32 grams of fat a day. You can take fat if if you need and if you think you want a little bit to go a little bit high with fat, you can choose instead of iron steak to go to eat whatever normal steak. It's a lot of fat. I'm adding peanut butter in my oats. In the oats, it's very high in fat. Now I don't add too much. It's just a teaspoon of peanut butter in one portion of oats, and you can get some fats from eggs. So basically, I'm eating 2 eggs a day. For me, it's more than enough. And you can, if you put everything in your fitness pal, if you count your macros, you'll find a lot of, you can get fat. Like even this turkey, they have low, but if you eat 6 a day, will be about 4 or 5 grams of fat from this as well. So your fat will be on a normal level. So we have everything here. We spoke about everything. Now I'm going to show you how I'm cooking them. I will put them in the boxes and when I'm going to eat and what. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll see you a little bit later. So guys, this is the rice cooker that I was telling you. It's amazing. Like a cup of gladiator rice goes in. Then with 1 cup of rice we will add 2 of water, and the texture will be perfect in the rice cooker. When you boil it in the will be probably something different, but this is what I use. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of salt. Close the lid, then rice, and we'll go for 8 minutes. 8 minutes will just fly. Okay guys, here we have all the pans. This is a steamer. So in case you don't have something like this, you have to purchase it from the store. In this one I'll cook all the vegetables. I have here some beans, green beans. So I'll put them there. They will take about 10 to 15 minutes. This one I'll cook now 3 turkey rashers because I'm going to cook now the breakfast. Until the breakfast is done, rice is cooking there. We have here potato will be boiling as well. Okay, pan is heating up. Just a little bit of olive oil, pan spray. I don't want the spinach and the eggs to stick to the pan, so we'll add a big hand of spinach here. Yeah, probably add them all. Here we have mushrooms. We slice them thin so they can cook a little bit faster. Put them all together. In this one we have 300 milliliters of egg white and a whole egg. Just mix them all together and they will go on the top of the spinach and mushrooms. We'll add just a little bit of Himalayan sea salt. I'm adding a lot of salt at the moment, so judge me. So as you can see, the spinach it's cooked. The mushrooms are changing. We'll put the mixed eggs here on the top, and then lid on the top. Will take about 8 to 10 minutes. Turkey done. We'll just add a little bit of pan spray for the steaks. Just put them in the pan. As you can hear, rice is already done, so 8 minutes just flew. A little salt and a little bit of pepper. So boys and girls, we are at the final product here. So as you can see, we have 5 meals here. Normally I have 6, so this is a plan, a meal plan for 5 meals a day. I think for most of you will be more than enough. This is the breakfast. So breakfast, it's simple. We have 300 milliliters of egg white, 1 whole egg. We have 3 turkey, bacon, a little bit of ketchup, spinach, mushrooms, and we have some roast peppers. They are very good, tasty, and they fill you up. So this is breakfast, meal number 1. We are moving to meal number 2. Here we have our oats. We have 50 grams of oats. Please make sure you cook it in water. Now I'm putting about 300 milliliters of water on the top of 50 grams of oats, and microwave them for 2.5 minutes. I did add a scoop of protein in here and some flavor drops from my protein and a little bit of frozen berries on the top. Now you can do only oats. You can add honey, just a tablespoon of honey, and some berries with no protein. This depends of your goal. And we'll talk about lunch now. This is lunch. We have some ground chicken breast with it's 150 grams. We have just boiled potatoes, plain boiled potatoes, 250 grams. We have about 6 mini pickles, and we did add some garlic, low calorie sauce on the top, mayo. You can add ketchup or you can leave it as it is. So we leave this away. Normally I had lunch and then my pre-workout meal was the same as breakfast. I used to add in between lunch and my post-workout meal. We have 150 grams of chicken breast cooked, 150 grams of jasmine rice in our rice cooker, and just a little bit of pepper as well. So here we have the final meal of the day. We have 120 grams of just beans, green beans, low calorie, high volume, and we have some steak. You can add normal steak with a little bit more fat than this one. I had a little bit of ketchup on the top for my last meal, no carbs. And this is the plan for a day if you want to get lean. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, if you want to see like a clean bulk meal plan, please comment down below. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.